Hey y'all, this is Mike with Ink and Audible. Welcome back. I have a question for y'all. Who gave you the bug? Who planted the seed? Who started your love for reading? Who was that first person that really kept pushing and kept trying to excite you about reading? For me, it was actually my mom. As early as I can remember, probably around age 6, 7, my mom was the one who started to really push the idea that you need to read and you need to read as much as you can. And as I got older, she was the one that, of course, took me to the library like every couple weeks to pick a book. And my local library was Langston Hughes Library in Queens, Corona, Queens, New York. And I used to be in there every 2 weeks, usually getting some sort of autobiography because that's what excited me. But I really, I have to ask that who got you excited? For my mom's, reading and love for reading has been lifelong. One of the toughest things I had to do recently was my mom's actually been struggling with cataracts for a number of years now, and she's reached a point where her sight just isn't what it used to be. So reading is not something she can actually do, and I had to actually go to New York and go and spend a whole entire day sort of going through her book collection and packing up books. And what's interesting is you actually learn a lot about your parents or whoever it is that started sort of your love of reading through what they read. And as I sat there packing up books and putting things away, one thing that's occurred to me is, for my mom, this is maybe how she supports black and shows her pro black. Is if you've had any autobiography in the last 50 years, anybody black who's achieved something or done something significant, my mom likely has your biography in her collection. She loves those books. She's been collecting for years. I can just think of so many books that I put away over that day. Another thing I found out is just how much of a reverence she has for political figures. Now, my mom, I know this. She's told this story quite a few times. Is in the early '60s, she came to Washington D.C. to visit her aunt, but she also went to the White House. It was a trip to the White House, and I think she built up a reverence for political figures from that. And I mean, she has so many books from political figures. Of course, she loves the Obamas. What black person or most black people love the Obamas. So she has everything from Barack Obama, everything from Michelle Obama, but it goes far beyond that. I mean, she's got, books from John Lewis. She's got books that, for literally every political figure, all the Clintons. She's even got books by Republican figures. So she's got books about Nancy Reagan, books about Betty Ford, books. Books about was it Barbara Bush? I mean, all of them. I mean, she's really has a real, true reverence for the importance of politics and what it has meant. And I think some of that ties back to the civil rights movement and what she actually lived through. And then the other thing I found so many books that she had is she has a ton of books on religion, mostly Christianity, and she's been collecting them for, like I said, almost 40, 50 years. So there were so many books. I mean, I put so many books away, but it was sort of an educational moment of me getting to know, more about my mom and what she holds dear and what's important to her. So I'd be interested to hear, not just who sort of inspired or stoked your love for reading, but what would you think you'd find if you actually dug into their book collection, and what do you think you'd learn about them just through the books they've collected and the books they've read? I mean, that really says a lot about the person. I know for me, my love and enjoyment of reading different biographies and memoirs comes from definitely from my mom. I'm thankful for the fact that my mom actually stoked my interest in reading. I love reading. It's the thing that relaxes me, the thing that interests me, constantly engage me, and hence why you're sitting here now seeing a book review YouTube channel that I hope to grow and hope to build into something bigger. So thanks again for watching Ink and Audible. Keep watching. I got more for you. I'm in the middle right now of reading Atomic Habits, which I'll be coming with a review for that soon. And I'm finishing up reading King of Ashes, and you're going to get a double review for King of Ashes and All the Sinners Bleed pretty soon. Peace.